Hello, Ace Diamond 1013 here. It's that time of the that time of the month again. It's March 24th, and our loot crate is coming. So the theme for this month was Covert. What they told us, what we know so far, is that we have a T-shirt. They kept emphasizing not black. I don't know if people were complaining, about getting black T-shirts all the time. I tend to not mind the black T-shirts, but I also don't mind white T-shirts or orange ones or whatever, so it doesn't matter to me. They also said that there was going to be a authentic replica of something from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And by authentic, it was actually supposed to have a certificate of authenticity. I've been racking my brain all month on what they could fit, what it is from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that they could fit in a crate. And then I got home and realized just how flat the crate is, so I'm really not sure what could be in here. They also said that there's an item from Orphan Black, which is a show that I do not watch. Let me know in the comments whether or not it's worth a check out. I'm not a real big spy fan. I've seen a few James Bond movies. I like the high action kind of spy movies. One of my best movies, I would say, over the past couple of years was Kingsman. That was, me and my girl saw that, and that movie was just amazing. But it's not really what I think of when I think of spies. I mean, I'm 40 years old, so I was around with the early Bond stuff where it was actually where there's actual subterfuge and this person backstabbing that person and trying to find out and just even some of the lighter spy thrillers from back in the day, but that were a little less action, a little more on the espionage side. So while I'm not a real big fan, nowadays spy's kind of a different thing. Like I said, I saw Kingsman, which was very high action. I wouldn't necessarily consider it a spy thing, but I know it probably comes under the genre of spy thing. Mission Impossible, again, more action than spy. So I'm not sure if there's going to be anything in here that I don't know what it is. But I don't know, we'll see. That's what the book's always for. They also said something about a wearable spy tech. So I'm not sure exactly what that's going to mean. So without further ado, let's crack open March's Loot Crate. Covert. So, okay, so right on top is our T-shirt, and if you look at this real quick, you could almost say, wait a minute, there's a lot of black there, but nope, it's a white T-shirt, and it looks like they did a good focal folding job where it is James Bond. And he's looking a little upset, and it says this is stirred. And for those of you who know, James Bond likes his martinis shaken, not stirred. So he's a little upset that his was stirred. Looks like it's a nice T-shirt, a nice white T-shirt. I like it. That's like the James Bond circle there. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, it's right on top. Okay, so this is interesting. Apparently the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. thing is really skinny, so I really don't know what it is. It says FX Collectibles. Probably kind of my thing, like don't open it, but nope. I don't collect things, so to speak. Buying these things, they're bought to enjoy, not just to take up dust on the shelf. And comics, back in the day, I used to buy 2 copies of certain comics, one for one for the poly bag and one for reading, and then I just I'm not going to get rich off my comic book collection, so I just saved my money now and bought one copy and read it in a way that didn't ruin it, and then I put it in the bag after that. And if I wanted to read it again a couple years later, I'd open it right back up and read it again, still taking care of it. But so let's see what we have here. Okay, there's a piece of plastic in here. Looks like some sort of lanyard card. Oh, wait a minute, lanyard card. Okay. It's, yeah. Okay, so here's Billy Koenig, Agent Koenig, Patton Oswalt, and he takes care of the SHIELD hideout called the Playground. And when they first found the Playground, they had to do a personality test to find out whether or not they were trustworthy enough to earn their lanyard. And this lanyard is their way of it's your identification. You slide it into the thing, gives you your clearance. And Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. lanyard, the principal S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm probably not going to read this whole thing. It does say this is officially licensed S.H.I.E.L.D. agent badge. Lanyard is an exact replica of the badge seen on screen. The badge was produced from the original art used to make the screen use prop. It does say this certifies that the accompanying collectible is an authentic replica produced by FX Incorporated under the official license, recreated using original digital files were used to make the screen used prop. Each piece is manufactured from quality materials and assembled and finished by hand. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. For those of you who are actually interested in reading it, I don't know how clear this will come out. I'll hold it there for a few seconds. And then on this side we have this. This is Agent Koenig. And I won't talk much about the show. I don't want to be all spoilery. I listen to a few podcasts that help you, notice things that you might not notice when you're watching the show. And I really like the show. I wasn't a big fan of the Peggy Carter stuff. I only watched 3 episodes, couldn't really get into it. But the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff I really like. I think Disney/Marvel is doing a great job with integrating the Marvel movie universe along with their TV universe. Okay, so we got field notes, certified, confidential, classified, authorized personnel only. On the back it says Loot Crate. We have graph paper, top secret, notebook. I'll give you 2 of them. Oh, okay, this one's actually lined. So you have this for like maps and stuff like that, and this for notes. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get it back in the slider thing again. It says unsealed by authorized personnel only. And I didn't see anything actually in it, so it looks like it's meant to be filled in by you or me. That's pretty cool. All wrapped up again. Have this thing here. It looks like a watch. Stealth wristwatch. Oh, this must be the blink. It says try me. Press face to display time. That's really cool. Hold on a sec. Let's see if it goes away. Okay, so see, it's black. It's kind of a rubbery material. Can kind of feel a button right under here. And when you push the button, now it says 1046, which it is not. It's got directions on the back, and then it goes away again. And that's kind of cool. Content, 1 blinker timer. How to use displaying the time. Press the middle bottom section of the watch and the time will be displayed. Setting the time. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. I'm not going to take the time to set it right now because I hear stuff like that is bad video. So, but I am going to take it out and try to put it on. Kind of a big guy. My wrist is kind of big. But it is very kind of flexible rubbery. That's kind of cool. I like that. You can make it kind of tight without it pinching really tight as you watch. That's cool. I like that. I don't tend to keep this stuff on very long. I get a little sweaty, but I'll put it on for now. Okay, we got something here that looks like a string. If I had to guess, I would say this is probably my lanyard for my lanyard. So I'm not going to clip that right now. I'm going to keep that in one piece. Then it looks like got some kind of bracelet here. It's orange and black. Orange is one of my favorite colors, so that's kind of cool. Got a sliding thing on here. That's a loot crate. And that slides on here. Not exactly sure what it is. It seems like it's a bracelet of some sort. So all kinds of wearable stuff. So it looks like a bracelet. This is kind of tight on me. I don't think I'm going to be able to wear this. It doesn't really stretch. Let me see here. Doesn't really line up right. It's a little small. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that to clip. I think Loot Crate has to remember that their biggest audience are going to be, you know, fatty nerds like me, and they got to make these things a little bit bigger. But I guess you don't want it to be too big because then the skinny guys won't wear it. Yeah, it's just a little too small for me. I can get it pretty close. I think I'm going to end up pinching my skin here. Okay, I got it on. Definitely not going to be able to wear this. It is way too tight. But probably cutting off my circulation just a little bit. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure what that has to do with spies, but it's black and orange. Then we have Mad Libs. Geez, I haven't seen these forever. Mad Libs, Spy Mad Libs. A super silly way to fill in for those of you who don't know what Mad Libs are. I know they do things a little bit differently. They make it so you can do it by yourself now as well. But basically, they got this story here. And you ask somebody in your room, you're like, oh, give me an adjective, give me a place, a color. And you write them in. And then when you're all done, you read the story. And then apparently if you're by yourself, they can do it up here without looking at the story. So I can fill this stuff out, and then I go down here and read the story, inserting the words as they come up. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, like see on the back here, it says every then it's got a space that says adjective. Spy needs a pair of X-ray blank, plural noun. An invisible blank is a noun. And a spy mobile equipped with all the most adjective features. So, in this case, the example they did is for an adjective they used the word stinky. For a plural noun they used the word baseballs. For a noun they used penguin. And for an adjective they used silly. So putting it all together, it says every stinky spy needs a pair of X-ray baseballs, an invisible penguin, and a spy mobile equipped with all the most silly features. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Don't want to give away the code here. It looks like we have a digital download of Valiant's Ninjak #1. Valiant is proud to present a Loot Crate exclusive digital download of Ninjak 1, the 40-page first issue of the hotly anticipated, much-demanded ongoing series for MI6's premier super spy and master assassin. So that's going to be pretty cool. Can I use it on Comics? Yeah, cool. I can use it on Comixology. I get all my comics on Comixology. So, for Mayor Oh, okay, wait a minute. Agent 1337. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, will have you traversing through uncharted wilderness in the redacted region of Redacted. In this package, you will find a paracord survival bracelet. These are available exclusively to agents of Loot, so it may draw some attention, but it's more than just a fashionable. It's made from military-grade parachute cord, and it could actually save your life. The paracord survival bracelet can make a tourniquet, build a snare, be used as a fishing line, and more. And then it's got instructions on how to unwrap them. Problem is, once you unwrap it, you can't wrap it back up again. Or maybe you can. Obviously, someone wrapped it, but I probably wouldn't know how to wrap it. I'm not very crafty like that. So yeah, so it's a parachute cord, and it's all folded up in such a way to make a bracelet. That's kind of cool. It's funny, they say you can use it as a tourniquet without even taking it apart. I could probably use it as a tourniquet. It's snug enough. So that's cool. I like that. Okay, it looks like we have, not only did we get the digital comic, but we have Orphan Black #1, Loot Crate exclusive cover. Usually you try to find where the Loot Crate is in the picture as well, which I don't really see one. On the bottom corner it says Sarah. Like I said, I don't watch the show, so I don't know what that means. I'll have to check that out. It's probably on Netflix or something. But I don't see a Loot Crate actually in the picture. I thought maybe she'd have one on her back, but who knows. But anyway, so that's cool. I always like free comics. Then we got the magazine for the month. It's a bunch of people wearing their retro glasses from January. An article, Silver Screen Spies, Austin Powers, James Bond, Staying Solid, Metal Gear Solid throughout the years. The Mega Crate, which I'll look at. Okay, Mega Crate. This month's Mega Crate is 3 items worth $2,400. We have the new Razer Blade. It's a computer, a laptop, that runs $2,000. The Games M155 Performance Gaming Monitor and Backpack Bundle. So that's, I think, for like something you can hook your system up to portably. And the Motorola Moto 360 black leather smartwatch. So it looks like a normal watch to me. I'd have to look that up online and see what's so smart about that watch. And that's $250. So that's pretty cool. Then you got your shirt, the watch, the Mad Libs, the shield lanyard, the survival bracelet, the Orphan Black cover. It's a Canadian sci-fi series about a girl and her clone doppelgangers. Special Agent Dossier Notebook 2-pack. So that's cool. I like that. And then the inside of the box looks like a spy computer. Now I got an email the other day that said something about some spy guy looking for minions, and they said something about the box following the directions in the box. So I'm gonna have to take a closer look at this, see what the encrypted login might be, what the password might be, just try to figure out what it is, and see what that is. Some kind of game, I think, that on a computer or whatever. So, anyways, so this is a good crate. I like this. Nothing that I really didn't know or wouldn't like enjoy. Quick run through again. We got our James Bond This Is Stirred t-shirt. We got our book, our Orphan Black comic, our button with March 2015 Covert. It's got spy pen and stuff, a lighter. The thing for the bracelet. Code for Ninjak #1 in Comixology. Spy Mad Libs. Field notes, the 2 notebook field notes. The watch. It's really cool. I like that. And the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. lanyard. So this is a good crate. I like this crate. I enjoyed it. I like it more than I thought I would. And yeah, so feel free to comment. I don't really have anything in here that I'd be willing to give away. No codes. I like the comics. The Ninjak is going to stay with me. I'm going to keep the watch. I'm going to keep the bracelet. And yeah, so another great crate. T-shirt's awesome. And that's it for this month. This is Ace Diamond 1013. And have a good evening.